Don't panic, it's only me. I'm just going to show you how to draw this scary mummy mask today. And if you can't be bothered to draw it, you can go onto my website and I've done this PDF print download thing you can do. So let's not talk about it. Let's do it! Okay, well, a quick and easy way to measure up for a mask is to take your glasses off, stick your fingers just touching your eyeballs, and feel for your mouth with your thumb, and then stick your hand down like that, and just very roughly make a mark there. And what you will have here is the positions for the eye holes, and then that will be for the mouth. Then stick your piece of paper over your eyes, and I can see perfectly through those holes, and then hello, I can speak perfectly through the mouth. So this is going to be my template for making a mask that fits me perfectly. Get your piece of paper that you did the plan on, and then kind of make holes there, so draw through so that you can see where your eyeballs are going to go. And I would make the eyeballs kind of about a centimetre wide, and that kind of works just nicely, I find. And then we're going to do a mummy, so I'm going to draw a cross through here, kind of like that to start off with. And if we get a kind of a rough shape of how this face is going to be, kind of like that. So we'll have that coming down there like that, and then you'll be wanting another one kind of coming across there like that, and that will be going over the other one that's above it or underneath it, and then you just want to kind of weave these things across. And we're going to want to leave this bit here open for the mouth. So that will come across there. I want another one that sort of comes in underneath, and we'll come to about there. I think we can have one going across there and up there, and then we might have sort of the odd bit that's kind of, you know, the end of the roll of the bandages. Now with these eyeballs, you're going to want to have kind of the eyeballs around there as well. And now this whole section here will be the mouth, so let's kind of teeth like that there. I think we could maybe have some of these bits kind of coming around like that, just to give it a bit more of a three-dimensional feel. That will kind of come around like there. So some bits will stick over the top. Now, this is where we now have to kind of work it out carefully. And I'm going to start with this line here and take that over the top. So this is kind of the one that's really in front. And just keep thinking, you know, what's in front, and do those bits first. And make sure they kind of join up there. I'm going to do that bit there next. And come around here. Now look, if this is just all too much for you, I'm going to put this as a PDF download on my website. So click up here and I'll put a link to where you can just download it and colour it in and be done with it. If you really don't want to draw it. But why not have a go, and you can adapt it and do your own version of it, and make it a bit more fun. Like that, and then we're going to want one going over there. Now these are going to be the bits that you cut out, and these are going to be the eyeballs. Like that, staring at you. And then we just keep working at these bandages. So now let's draw these teeth. Now I'm going to do these little definite bits here, like that, where it kind of goes behind. And then I think also wherever it kind of crosses over, and then here this is also, we want this to be really quite dark where the eyeballs are, so they're in a kind of a dark pit everywhere. You see, that's crossing over, and this is crossing over here, so just underneath the bits where it crosses over, and in fact that's on top of where it crosses over, but so that will give a real kind of feeling of depth to the bandages. And that's crossing over there, and you just have to work your way around this everywhere you get something crossing over. Now I'm doing this as part of my book on how to draw scary stuff that I'm working on at the moment. Now I'm doing these bits at the edges as well to give this kind of 3D edginess. And while I'm working on my book on Fridays, I'm doing these scary things. So I'm doing how to draw scary stuff is the book. And so Fridays is all about how to draw scary stuff until I've made the book, basically. And for some reason I'm not getting on with it because I'm doing so many other things. It's very hard to find the time. Now today I'm going to colour these I'm going to colour this with aquatone, and these are like crayons, but they're watercolour crayons, and they're made by Derwent. And I'm just going to quickly whoosh over the top like that, and then I'm going to get my water brush here, and I'm just going to whoosh over the top. And sometimes you just need to give a little squeeze to get a bit more water flowing. It depends how you're using. If you're using your water brush very sort of slowly and fine, then you don't really need to squeeze. But here it's I need a lot of water very quickly, so I need to just slightly squeeze as I'm drawing, as I'm colouring in rather. And then I'm just going to put some bits of green in these kind of shadowy parts, and maybe just down this side altogether and make it a bit green, and along the edges here too, just to kind of build up a bit more colour and texture. And then, nice thing about aquatones is you can use them like watercolours, so you can just take it straight off the brush there, and I'm just going to kind of go around the outside of the eyeball like that. And again, I'm going to make these teeth a little bit kind of yellow. And then I'll get a slightly darker brown. So I'm just squeezing the body of the pen to get the water flowing. And I'm just going to do that across the top there just to give a bit of kind of shadow. And I think I might also, so it's just like painting with watercolour really, so I can do that along there as well. Just across these sort of shadowy parts. I think I might just make it all a bit more muddy and brown, and on this edge as well. Just making it look old and tired, and like their old bandages have been left in a tomb for the past 2,000 years or so. Squeeze a little on there so I get nice red, and then I'm going to do these little veins on the eyeballs there, and the white bits in the middle you're going to cut out, so don't worry about them. And I'll just let it dry. Now I just want to clean this brush out, and you just squeeze the handle and look, beautiful. Nice clean brush just like that. And now I'm going to carefully cut this out. I've done this on some good quality card, so it'll stand up to a bit of Halloween trick-or-treating. Then all you need to do is to make holes on each side, around about on the same level as the eyes. And then you might want to get, if you've got any of those, paper protectors that you get when you're doing ring binder folders, you can stick little circles over there which will make it stronger. tie a piece of string or elastic around that, and then you can just wear it. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and if you make a mask, don't go frightening too many people with it. You might like to try drawing a scary eyeball, which is one of my Friday scary things, or have a go at the mystery drawing. Make sure you'll subscribe to the Shoe Rainer Drawing channel on YouTube, and you'll find out my new drawing videos on Mondays and Fridays. Remember, Fridays are scary drawings at the moment. Check out my website to find out what I'm up to. In the meantime, keep drawing. Practice, and I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye-bye.